I'd like to congratulate Kennesaw State on winning the regional. I think they'll be a good representative. Got a good team. They played really hard and did a really excellent job. I thought our guys today, battled extremely hard, and like everybody at this point in the tournament, you're a little down on pitching, but I thought Jay Shaw did a really good job as a reliever for us to give us, 5 innings, and then Thomas came in and stretched him out and did a nice job as well. And offensively, it took us a little while. We started to put a few swings on it, and we hit some balls okay at them. And highly disappointed in the last inning the way the game ended. I thought we had an opportunity right there with guys on first and second, and Overstreet's working a really good at bat, and that's a ball. It's a flat-out ball, and the ball was not called a ball off the plate the entire day, and so very disappointed in that last call there that we didn't get another pitch to fight with, and so I think that's disappointing for our team that we didn't have that last pitch, because we can still do a lot of damage with it with one more pitch. So.
Questions for coach or players?
Mitch, you guys have been rolling so well those last 2-3 games offensively. I think left 13 on. Was it just back to not getting those timely hits?
Well, some of that. We had the inning there that they really helped us and hit us and walked us, and we got the bases loaded. They came in with a tough matchup, with the submarine guy, and he made some quality pitches both to Wade and Smitty, and we didn't take advantage of it. And then, but then we kind of got going a little bit, and we hit some balls pretty good at him through there, and just couldn't find any grass today with it. So it was a little combination of both, but I thought our guys were ready to play, and I was pretty pleased with the approach overall today.
Mitch, you guys only able to score your 2 runs in that 1 inning, and although you got 6 hits, just a matter of not getting the hits at the right time and not producing the offense, honestly.
Yeah, a combination, and I thought they pitched well, and I think you got to tip your hat to Kennesaw. I thought that they gave us a lot of different combinations, and they've got a really good bullpen, and they brought back Bergen, who really stuffed us on Friday. He came back, and that's all to him to come back after the number of pitches he threw, to come back and give them. I think he went 3 1/3. That's pretty strong for a guy that threw on Friday, and but they threw a lot of strikes, particularly after the first couple innings, and it was a combination of both. Though, to answer your question, I thought they did a good job, and this game's built on timely hits, and when you get them, you typically win. When you don't, it's tough.
Ben, what was Bergen able to do between Saturday and today? To keep you guys off balance enough?
Just working the bottom of the zone, throwing strikes. He was all around the zone, did a good job of not getting us in hitters counts. He constantly stayed ahead, and just made us put the ball in play and let his defense work for him. And he was pretty successful doing that.
Have you seen a guy come back from 121 pitches for 3 days and be as effective the second time around?
It's been a long time. I had back in the day, back in the 90s, you used to see guys come and do that. But it's been a while since I've seen that. I thought it was, early on he was a little bit up in the zone, and then he kind of found it a little bit, and he did. He showed a lot of heart, to come out and do what he did. He did a hell of a job.
Mitch, I know, looking back it's easy now, but in terms of that at-bat to Pentecost in the 7th there, I know you guys had success against them all week, but you had with the open base. So I imagine there was a conversation about that.
There was, and we have a term that's called pattern 3, which is where we want to try to stay off the plate on that, and it was just one of those situations that we wanted to stick a little farther off the plate, and the ball was down. He did a good job. We stayed on it, and got a big hit right there. But I think if we go back, at that point we would probably either put him on or just maybe even take a visit right there and make sure we're off the plate in that situation.
Mitch, how about big picture just with this team and you know, maybe seek solace in the fact that the way they played here at the end of the season and just reflecting on the year.
Yeah, you know, this team has been, quite honest, has been very frustrating because I know there's a lot of talent in this group, and it's been a hard-working group. The frustration's not on that side. I think for players as well, you know, when we went into our funk there for about a month, it was never about effort. You know, I think it was just about the level of play at times for us. And but I really thought, you know, here in the last 2 days, we really became the team that I thought we would. And I was really proud of the group yesterday and the way they fought and grinded. A couple guys stepping up for us on the mound. And it's a great group of guys that have worked extremely hard since August. And disappointing the fate wasn't a little better here today for them. But these guys deserve a lot of credit. There was a lot of good things they did this year for the program, and they got as high as ranked 8th. You know, and you go through the course of the year, our attendance really picked up, and I think that was big from watching these guys, the way they played. And so, you know, big picture, I'm proud of the group. We certainly had our up and downs this year, but you know, the character of this team, I never questioned. We've got great kids that do things the right way, and you know, a lot of guys that are going to continue to be in our program and continue to build on you know, what we have right now. And the big picture is I'm proud of the group and very thankful for the way they handled this year.
You got a lot coming back, depending, I guess, on what the draft gets, right?
Yeah, you know, and you never know. We've got some key pieces, some juniors that, you know, we hope those kids go really high and get an opportunity. But at the same time, if they don't, we certainly want them back. But, you know, we've got a really good freshman and sophomore group. We know it's going to be returning. We've got a nice recruiting class coming in. And, you know, we'll know a lot more here in about a week as far as the draft. We'll see just which one of those pieces will more than likely sign and which ones will be back with us.
Thomas, take us through. I mean, I know this is the longest outing you had all year. You know, how you were feeling out there and as the game went on.
Well, I was just trying to go one inning at a time and keep giving the offense chances. And they put a few good swings on balls and had a few key hits. And then a guy fisted one out there into center field and scored a run. They did a good job putting the ball in play and not striking out.
Any more questions? Thank you.